What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the She Said No podcast. I'm your host, Marco G, aka the Six Scale Scoundrel, and I'm here with my beautiful co host, Gigi. Gigi, say hi.
Hi.
Gigi, episode 11.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Let's get to it.
Wow, you're in quite the mood today. I would say I have been getting a lot of figures recently, and she is not happy or just doesn't care. I don't know.
I was upset because you were able to nap and I wasn't able to nap and I wasn't able to work. So I was just, here we are.
This is true. I woke up from the best nap of my life, like a newborn baby, and she's just sitting there like, everything all right? I haven't been able to nap. I feel bad for her because it was one of the most elite naps I've ever had. Gigi, let's roll this intro video though. All right, so we got a banger of an episode for you guys. Or not a banger of an episode. Gigi is actually really, really closer than she's ever been to quitting. She was like, there's no point in doing these. We say the same thing every time. So, this might be our last one, but who knows?
Well, I've been trying to quit.
You have been, and I've just been dragging you back in every time.
I feel like I've made some very good arguments as to why we don't have to do these anymore. But anyway, we can talk about them or not. It's up to you.
We could talk about those reasons, or
they're very solid reasons.
Well, let's start with some housekeeping really quick. So, as I mentioned, episode 11. It's probably the third time I've said that now. If you're watching this on replay and you're like, "Oh, I missed them live," we actually pre-record all of these, so you didn't miss us live. We do the unboxings and origin story and other episodes, but we like to do the She Said No podcast pre-recorded. But I think we'll do a live episode here soon. Bring some folks on. We got a lot of broken promises, and that'll probably be the topic of the next episode is all those things we promised to do that we haven't delivered on. But, that's par for the course. Speaking of which, that brings us to the first segment of the show, Parking Pass Watch. I got the parking pass. Did I mention? I don't think I mentioned that the last podcast, but yeah, I got it. Finally, after a year and a half, 2 years?
Who's to say?
We didn't get a ticket though, so got the parking pass and a visitor's pass. So when folks come to visit,
Oh, wow.
yeah, very elite status now. So we are in the parking pass club, and it feels great. If I'm being honest, it couldn't have been easier. So
I don't think you've put them in the cars.
No, you give them your license plate, and then it's like a digital, and then the visitor's pass is a physical one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so we're all buttoned up there. I know, pretty crazy stuff. And then I'll also mention, back to the pre-recording, we also post on Apple Music and Spotify. So if you want to catch us there on the go check us out. Leave us a 5-star rating, like, comment, subscribe. Am I cringe when I do that?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You
Just
can.
go.
It's your safe space.
I'm not there yet. Go ahead. This is
I literally am going. Okay. We literally am going. Okay. So update on our lives. Yeah. So what's been going on with you, Gigi?
I started my fellowship, which is basically like an internship. I really don't know the difference, to BH. It's a lot more work, I think. So it's a 10-week fellowship. I have a court hearings that I will be the main representative in. So that is very daunting and overwhelming, but also exciting. I'm very nervous, but
you're gonna crush it.
It's gonna be okay. So I'm prepping right now. I have my first deadline on Tuesday and Wednesday, submitting briefs and declarations and things like that. So I've been super busy with that. And then on top of that, I'm also doing a few hours on my regular job because I have anyway.
Yes.
So very busy. So I
what a summer break, right?
Yeah, but no class, which I'm kind of bummed about because there was this one class that I want to take. It's criminal pleadings and practice. So like motions to suppress and stuff like that. That would have been really cool, but couldn't do it all.
You couldn't have done it all. I'm glad that you didn't try to do that because you're already stressed out.
Yeah, so I wake up. So I start it's a 9 to 5, but I wake up at 7, and then I do a few hours before I start, and then a few hours after work. So basically working from like 7 to 7, 8.5.
Yeah, pretty crazy stuff. But we're finding time to do this, luckily. So I know I've been bugging her to do one of these for a while, but we had a lot of things to say. We are going to, have some figures flying around this episode too, not to tease too much, but we'll have the usual Gigi judges and then have some, additional figures in hand. Okay, so let's start with what's on tap. And what's on tap? We've been watching a lot of stuff, right? You've been extremely busy, but we find time in the late evenings to watch a few things. So I'm going to mention a few of them and then just hop on in if you have anything to say about it. Okay, first, The Boys. What have you been thinking of The Boys?
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, this season, like, phenomenal. I've been arguing that it might be the best show on TV based on the most recent season. It's just that good. Shouldn't exist, shouldn't be this good, but we've been loving that. Stranger Things.
Oh, so good.
You might be more into that than I am, to be honest.
I feel like that's the better show. So good. Anyway.
Yeah, Stranger Things has been wild this season, so we enjoyed that. Looking forward to when are they back for part 2?
July 1st.
Okay, so July 1st.
It's supposed to be a movie or something.
Wow, yeah, that's going to be awesome. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. Miss Marvel. What?
Yeah, I love that. I have no bad things to say.
Yeah, really, I've been really into that show so far. I just thought it was... Go ahead.
I didn't realize that when we were watching and they're like, oh, who is it? I'm like, could they really not tell who it is? But then it made me think of Clark Kent.
Kent Clark. Yes, Clark Kent. Superman? Okay.
Superman.
With the glasses.
With the glasses.
But at least she has a full-on helmet.
But it's the same thing, right?
I guess so.
Maybe it's like on purpose.
Yeah, perhaps. Okay, so anything else that we have been watching? One more from me, and then I'll let you go, because obviously I'm the star of the show. Top Gun Maverick. Finally got to see that. Saw it in IMAX. It was crazy. Definitely lived up to the hype, I would say, so really enjoyed that. And yeah, so I've been consuming a lot of content. Okay, Gigi,
Would you say there was a point in the first movie or no? Because I didn't really find a theme in the first movie.
A point in the first movie existing in it all? Yeah, you definitely need that context going into the second.
No, but I'm asking, was there really a theme in the first one?
Really a theme of the movie? I couldn't point to what the theme is, but teamwork, I guess? Yeah,
No,
I don't
because
know.
His team died. Anyway.
Spoilers! Wow, okay.
No, in the first movie.
I know, spoilers. The movie's, 30 years old?
1,000 years old.
Yeah. It was enjoyable. So I hadn't seen the first Top Gun, went back and saw it. I definitely recommend having that context. Okay, Gigi, what else?
Working Moms? Is that the name? And then the other really were My Girl and Her Husband.
Where Your Girl and Her Husband. Can you elaborate,
God's
please?
Favorite Idiot?
Oh, yes.
What is it called?
I think it is God's Favorite Idiot.
Yeah.
Melissa McCarthy.
Yes.
It's like a Netflix
She's
show.
The best. She's got a fatty on her.
She's got she thick. No doubt about it. Yeah, that's a pretty entertaining little show. So I don't know how we found so much time to watch so many things, but I feel like our weekends and everything has been out of control. So
out of control.
Yeah, but we found a little time for TV. Always time for some TV. Last thing I will say, shout out to Dean the Dream. He did compel me to get Elden Ring, so just got that in. But I've been playing Demon Souls to prep for that. I'm not ready for dying over and over. I get frustrated pretty easily, so yeah, I don't think these are the games for me, but he's promised to hold my hand and go through the levels with me on Elden Ring. So anytime Dean offers to hold your hand, you gotta take it. So enough of that. Let's move on now to Is It Weird? Now, Gigi, I don't even know what the Is It Weird for this week is. You're gonna say. So yeah, tell me, is it weird if...
I feel like we should change the name to Is it weird? It's just gross. I think it's more of a gross thing.
We're just going to share a gross thing that we do?
Yes.
Because I wanted to do one, and you're like, no, that's just... Every guy does it.
Oh, yeah. I feel like we've done that before.
Maybe we have. Who knows?
Okay, you do yours and I'll do mine.
Okay, well, I'll just do mine really quick. Is it weird to wear underwear that have holes in it? Because, some of my chonies just be falling apart, but here I'm spending hundreds of dollars on figures, and my underwear is torn to bits. But, they're good as long as it's providing protection, I think it's good until it's not. That's my point, but that's my Is It Weird? Okay, what's yours?
I feel like every guy does that. I feel like all your 20s had holes in them until I started buying you underwear.
Yeah, you did upgrade me, and I think I'm due for an upgrade on those ones soon too. So I'm not the easiest on my chonies. Way too much information now. We're supposed to be talking about figures, but anyways, what's your Is It Weird?
Is it weird when you travel to just take one toothbrush as a couple?
I feel like we've done this one before too.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Oh,
Is
okay.
it weird? I don't think it's weird.
Mm-hmm. No, not that we've actually traveled with one toothbrush. I feel like we've talked about using each other's toothbrush before.
I don't remember.
I think we did, but anyways, and I think we did say, yes, it is weird. I could be wrong.
It's not weird. It's just maybe, and I don't think it's gross. Like it's, anyway,
Yeah.
moving on.
Well, yeah, you've definitely tricked me into that. Oh yeah, toothbrush are packed. We have one. Well, you know what? All right. So is it weird? Comment down below if
I
you
just
think
don't want to take an extra toothbrush because
you got to pack lightly. You know those toothbrushes take so much space.
No, because I feel like every time we travel, we open a new one, and you know what I mean, and then just toss it. So at this point, like that's fine if you want to continue doing that, but then like at least we will only toss one instead of two. You know?
I see. Okay. All right.
Because you have an electrical toothbrush, and so you're not going to take that. And anyway.
Environmentally friendly. Pancake is wilding right now. She just wants all your attention. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to Gigi Judges. And we've got a pretty packed Gigi Judges today. So the first one I wanted to start with here, Gigi, and you've heard us talk about this a lot on the various streams and on Collecting Weekly. And there's been so much hoopla in the community. You're probably sick of talking about this figure, but you and I have not actually talked about your thoughts on this.
So also I want to be clear. I'm calling myself out here, but I actually haven't been on, like I'll hop in to say hi, but then like I don't really watch a lot of the stuff.
Okay, fair enough.
Or like I hop in and out because I've been so insanely busy. Like it's not even funny.
True, you've been a little more quiet in the chats, talking a little less shit than usual. But...
Also, I also feel like what's happening? I'm just like that annoying little sister at this point. So I'm self-conscious about like
self-conscious.
But also I'm just annoying.
Yeah,
so.
It's true. We are both very annoying. There's no doubt about that. Okay, so this Queen InArt Gandalf. Let's not even talk about the staff controversy, recent big win for the community. But what are your thoughts on this figure overall? We recently watched Lord of the Rings together. Okay, so close-up look at the sculpt. And really just what are your high-level thoughts, number one, and then we will get into the rating system after that. So, he comes with the staff and he comes with the sword. Zach and Mark are going to kill me for not knowing each name of the accessories, but he's got his hat that's a lot well sculpted and movie accurate or screen accurate.
What did it look like before?
No, it didn't look like anything before.
Okay, do you want to take her so I can...
Oh, like take her away? No, I don't want to take her.
Just go take her outside.
Okay, but if I stand up, everyone's going
to... Okay. Well... Obviously, I watched Harry Potter before I watched Lord of the Rings. Mm-hmm. So this hat is just a Harry Potter hat to me. But nonetheless, I think the head sculpt is very impressive. Obviously, I'm not like... What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Can you put it up so I can see it?
Wow, okay. Demanding. You're turning into a bit of a diva right now.
You're just like, how am I supposed to judge if I can't see?
Okay, there you go.
I am very impressed by the hair. Like, I think once they did the Joker rooted hair, I was like, oh, wow, that's very impressive. But I think it's because, the way that the hair kind of has, like, paint over it or whatever. So I was always curious to see how other rooted hair was going to look. So maybe this one is a little bit easier because he's an old man, so like the hair is like gray and like a little more coarse, so maybe it's easier to do it in that way, as opposed to like smooth, straight hair or whatever. I'm really impressed by the head sculpt. All the other...
Okay, you take over. Don't miss a beat.
Okay. Like I said, had you done this when I first said, the other things, I don't really know what they are. Okay, I see the ring. I can't really tell what this tiny thing below the hands is. It kind of looks like a paper mache. It's very wrong, obviously. But it's like a black little paper mache thing next to the ring. And then there's the sword. Is that a wand? No, right? Can anybody tell me if he had a wand? No, I feel like that's Harry Potter. What is that thing between the book and the sword? And then obviously the Harry Potter hat. So yeah, I like it. I mean, it's cool.
Okay, so how many pancakes?
Obviously, not knowing the accuracy of things or whatever, I'm not considering that. I'm gonna say a 9.5. I think it's
Nine
really
and a
well
half
done.
pancakes. Okay. So this price that's up there is in Hong Kong
Yes,
dollars,
when I
but
first saw that, I was like, hold
it's
on.
like over $500 is really the total price of it. So how do you feel based on knowing the price with
Well,
the
I
figure?
think based on what y'all paid for the Joker, that's the only thing for me, like the rooted hair, right? I feel like that's the hardest thing to accomplish. So I think based off of that, I feel like it's up there with the Joker.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Yeah, you're definitely paying for that artistry. So
Yeah. And it
Okay.
also looked, you didn't do a very good job. Like, if you guys can see what he's showing me right now, it's very,
I mean, they can see it.
this is, no, but I can't see it. I can't, like, dissect it. I can't look close. Like,
Jesus.
they're little
Tell us-
thumbnails
yeah.
that
Look
you're
at-
showing
look
me.
at that
I
right
know,
there.
but
Bam.
before that, you were showing me, like, thumbnails.
Calmate.
You
You're
know what I
getting
mean?
a little
It's just,
too
it was
hyped up
very
right now.
bad.
In
Like,
front of
be
everybody and
prepared.
Jesus,
Be
you're getting a little too hyped.
Be a professional. If you're gonna
Okay.
make me do this,
Yeah.
I just need a little bit more professionalism from you.
Okay, you're calling me out. All right, look at there you go. You've already given it 9.5 though.
Yeah.
So what more
but
could you need?
I was going to say you're
Yeah.
like, oh wow, compared to if you want more from me, you need to be better. Okay?
I told y'all she would be spicy today. It's all the figures. There's been too many damn
That's
boxes
not
over
it.
here.
That's not it.
Sure. All right. All right.
Anyway, you're also very sweaty. Move your butt down. And like
Now
the
you're
wrinkle,
attacking my personal-
like the I don't know what they're called, like sunspots. I don't really know what they're called. The eyebrows, or is that hair on the eyebrows?
I don't think the eyebrows are rooted. I mean, someone could tell us, but I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure the eyebrows are not rooted.
Well, you didn't do a good job at like showing me the
Okay,
face.
well,
you know
you're
what I mean?
seeing the figure right here.
I'm very impressed. I'm very, very impressed. I thought this was like an actual old man. Like the lines, the sunspots, everything's
All
great.
right. So if you want an actual old man in your display, then this is the one for you.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Well, let's move on next to a figure that I know you've been really interested to talk about. You
Yes.
just found out about it. Well, it was just teased recently.
Yeah,
So, but yeah, I'm really interested to hear your thoughts on this because this one is a wild card, and this is the Buzz Lightyear.
Okay, you tell me first what you think.
About this one,
Yeah.
So I did have a Buzz Lightyear when I was a kid, right?
Yeah.
This was a toy that I know I was pretty spoiled as a kid, but my parents weren't going for the Buzz Lightyear or the Woody. And eventually I got one. They may have gotten it at a garage sale or something. But like I desperately wanted a Buzz Lightyear. And so like this figure, I do love the Toy Story movies. It's got a special place in my heart, but I just don't think it like fits my collection necessarily. It's just very much a toy, which is the point, right? Like it's modeled after the toy. But I just don't, I don't feel like this is gonna be part of my collection or would really, my collection wouldn't do it justice, if that makes any sense. Like it just would stick out too much. So yeah, those are my thoughts. How about yours?
Okay, that's kind of what obviously I haven't been on the streams a lot, so I'm not really sure like what the thoughts are on this. But when I saw that this was gonna be a figure, I was like, why?
Well, it's
Like,
from the new movie, right? Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Well, there's your why.
Captain Obvious. Like,
I mean, there's your why.
I understand why they're
Disney
made.
taking a chance to make some money. Wow.
Yeah, I guess. I just don't understand. Like, it's too much of a toy for me. And I just don't understand that. You know what I mean? Like, it's an animated movie. So I don't feel like that. Well, I don't know if I can say that because Ahsoka?
Is it
Ashoka?
Ahsoka? Yeah.
That's an animated series.
But they
right?
tried to make her a little more realistic. Yeah.
So to me, this is like an animated figure. So to me, it doesn't like having a Gandalf and then this, like, let's say you had it next to each other. Obviously, you would pose them or separate them, but it's just too much of a toy for me. The body stuff, like, it's too chunky.
Okay, it's a thick boy. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. Like,
But then, if you think of like Iron Man or like the Hulkbuster, it's the same thing.
I guess so, but those feel a lot more like true to life, like a live action version. This definitely feels like the proportions of a toy. I will say there is some precedence. Am I using that correct? So they did a Winnie the Pooh figure, and I think it was like a teddy bear, really. So that one is a chase figure. I don't even think it was released. Like it's like a grail. Like folks go after it because I don't think it was even released here in the United States. So this isn't the first time that they've done something like this. It's a little bit more directly with the toy. See, the deluxe version comes with the cat and also with the wings, which I don't know why you would get a version that wouldn't have the wings. That feels kind of pointless in the jetpack. But okay, so overall, we don't have to spend too much time on this one, but what are your thoughts in terms of pancakes? How many pancakes for Buzz Lightyear?
Well, it's hard because like it looks like it, so I mean, it doesn't not look like Buzz, but I just don't understand. I don't get it.
Okay. Yeah, it exists in a weird space.
It's
really.
a weird, how do I calculate?
Yeah.
It looks very well. It's very well done. It has what's the word I'm looking for? It has the scuffs.
Oh, I see the weathering, the battle damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
damage.
the detail.
But
Este pinche.
but this is no for me.
Okay, it's gonna be a no for me. All right.
But I mean, it's well done. So like 7 pancakes, 8 pancakes.
And
I don't know because I can't.
You can't.
It looks
what?
like a toy.
Okay. So you said how many pancakes?
It looks good. Like
7 pancakes.
8.
Okay.
I mean, it looks good.
And I don't have
7.
pricing on this one, but I think it's over $300. So it's a tough one for sure. Okay, so 7 pancakes for
It's
Buzz
good.
Lightyear.
To the artist.
Okay, all right,
Well
fair
done.
enough. Now,
No disrespect.
yeah, before we go into a comparison of some figures, I want to go into some that you talked about that you actually said that you liked. So, want to just talk a bit more about it. But
isn't it.
these were so this wasn't the one that you liked, but this was the convention exclusive Death Trooper, and this was for Star Wars Celebration.
It doesn't make me feel funny, This is just whatever.
Okay, so you're not a huge
fan
fan
of
of the okay.
The legs are thin. No.
Wow. Okay, so how many pancakes for the Death Trooper?
Like a 5. I don't
5.
know.
Wow. 5 pancakes. Okay, this was the one that I was most hyped about.
wow.
So thanks for crushing my dreams on that.
This is the one I like.
Okay, well, they can't see it yet, but okay, so I just kind of assumed that you would like both, but I was wrong. Yeah. And it seems
Clearly,
pretty typical.
You don't know my type.
I don't know your type at all.
I like this a lot.
Okay, so the Clone Trooper, the Chrome, again, convention exclusive. This one's already on wait list. It seems like it's not going to come back. So there was a lot of demand and maybe very little supply or not a ton of supply. But so what do you like about this one?
So a lot of the time what I don't like about the other ones are that it doesn't look grandiose to me.
Grandiose. Wow. Okay.
It just looks like a toy,
Okay.
And this one I think is different. I know I don't know if I am thinking of this correctly. InArt, is that
That's Queen Studios. Yeah, that's the new competitor.
Oh, okay.
So basically, they're
using that.
They're coming
different.
to give Hot Toys a run for their money.
Called?
How did you think InArt would be used? Just out of curiosity.
What is it called when it doesn't look like it doesn't use the colors, or it's not screen accurate, but
like an artist's interpretation?
Yeah, like your black and silver.
Oh, it's like
Captain
not.
America.
Yeah, concept art.
Oh.
InArt. Okay, yes, concept art. Okay, I see how you
okay.
got confused.
Okay, so well, see, this is what happens when you don't watch stuff for a few weeks.
I know you've been so unplugged, you've lost all the lingo.
I really have.
You don't even know. This is a Hot Toys. I'm kidding.
Okay. Yeah, so I like this because a lot of the time what I don't like of the actual, like the Stormtroopers are different because I do like the Stormtroopers a lot. The Short Trooper I don't like the colors don't do anything for me, and the other two guys, I don't know.
So Captain
Something
Rex
Cody.
and Commander and Commander Cody, yeah.
I mean, they
you don't
look
like those?
Okay, but it doesn't
Is it because they have a matte finish? Like it's not glossy, so it doesn't feel like a trooper to you? Okay.
Like when we were in Disneyland and we walked in and there was all the shiny troopers, like I felt funny.
Oh, on Rise of the Resistance. Yeah.
So
those are first order stormtroopers.
Yeah. I like those. I don't like those two guys. I don't like the short troopers, but this is different to me. This is this is beautiful.
All right. Dang. All right. This might be your second favorite.
Oh, question.
Yes.
So when you say it's a
convention exclusive.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Does it mean you had to have gone to the convention to get it?
So I guess the way Hot Toys really works is like if you're at the convention, you will get first dibs on something. They'll give you a code. And I don't know if in the past you could actually physically buy the figures at any conventions, either Comic-Con or Celebration or these various conventions. I don't know that you could ever physically buy the figure. Maybe that was the case, but now they give you a code. And so basically you had to be at the convention to get the code, but those codes were getting passed around, and
I see.
that allowed you to have free shipping. With the knowledge, a lot of folks predicted that it would probably be up on the site afterwards. For this particular one, he and the Death Trooper, they both went up on the site. No free shipping after all, and then this one went waitlist.
You're throwing a lot of words at me.
A lot of jargon here. Yeah.
Okay, Death Trooper
was the other one. That was the black one.
The one I didn't like.
That was a convention exclusive as well.
Right.
Yes.
And then a Clone Trooper.
This is the Clone Trooper.
What's the difference?
Okay, so Clone Trooper would be like
Marco loves when I ask questions.
This guy would
So
be
you
like
can
from
mansplain
the
it to me.
prequel trilogy, right? Like the ones with young Anakin Skywalker,
Okay.
right? Like those were the clones. So those are like the stormtroopers from.
So they have different names, but okay,
Yeah.
it's not tied to their job. Like a Death Trooper is not.
Well, that you make a really good point in terms of like semantics, because a Death Trooper is kind of like a specialist stormtrooper, but he's from a different era than the Clone Troopers. So the Clone Troopers are kind of like pre-Storm or pre-Death Troopers, right? These battalions kind of predated what you know as a stormtrooper.
Somebody should tell me about the names.
We'll bring on Mario. He'll tell you all the
Mario,
facts that you need to know.
'Cause
I'm a
when
casual
you said
when it
Death
comes to this.
Trooper, I'm like, okay, this is like the firing death squad, you know?
I mean,
That's what
kind of
comes
like
to
that
mind.
though, yeah. So when you think about like when the Empire took over and they have stormtroopers, these Death Troopers are like the elite guys,
And then the
that's why.
clones are no people; they're just clones of other people.
Yeah, technically of like Jango Fett, who's
Okay.
Boba Fett's dad,
Okay,
right? So they
that's kinda
all
coming back
look
to
like
me.
like
And
you're
what
seeing
about-
Cody right there. They all look like that.
Oh, all of them?
Yeah, they all
Oh,
look like
wow.
that. But they've got different like hairstyles. So Rex, he's got the blonde hairstyle. You've
But
seen
it's
him
not
with
the same person.
They're clones.
Yeah. Do they look the same?
They're a clone.
Does that one have a face?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has the
Oh.
blonde hair. So it's the same face, but he's got the blonde hair.
I've never noticed that.
Yeah. So
What about this other guy?
that's a
the dirty
stormtrooper.
one?
So the stormtroopers, they stopped being clones.
Oh.
Again, Mario could bring on the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I deviated like I tend to do.
No, we've gone way out of my comfort
Sorry,
zone because
sorry.
I am by no means an expert when it comes to this. I am a
make a lot of
casual,
good
but
points.
you do. But okay, so how many pancakes for this
Oh,
one?
this one like a 9. I like
9
this one.
pancakes. Okay.
I just think like it's like it goes with your this helmet and
With
I
the
like
Mandalorian
the clean
helmet.
colors.
Yeah.
Like I like the neutral. That's why I like the concept art or whatever.
Captain America.
I don't like the reds and the blues.
Mm-hmm.
Although I do have something to say about that. But
Okay, about
I
red and
don't wanna-
blue.
Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't you tell me right now, and I'll work
Okay.
on pulling up this figure.
So Cuervo posted Superman,
Mm-hmm.
like an old Superman. I mean, it's like the old version.
Not the one that I have.
No,
It's like a
an
lighter
old,
blue.
old. Yeah.
Oh,
like a
yes, is it the
bright
Christopher
blue.
Reeve
Yeah.
Superman? Yeah.
Okay, I like I'm not a fan of the blue and the red, but
Mm-hmm.
that one to me looks a lot brighter, and like I like that.
Okay.
But it also is like reminiscent of like the old, it's like retro. So that one.
It is retro because it is an
Yeah,
older. Okay.
So
Okay.
it's that.
Yeah. All right. So that's what passes with red and blue.
Yeah. But
Interesting.
Cuervo, that face was very weird.
Oh, you don't like the sculpt? That's
No.
That one is a
And,
grail
like,
too.
Okay. I don't.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay. So the last one we're gonna bring up here, and then again we're gonna talk about some in hand. I just wanted to talk about this one because I'm a huge Breaking Bad
Yes.
fan, and this is Moff Gideon, so Gustavo,
Yeah.
Gus Fring, and just wanted to get your thoughts. Let me just, you could say whatever about the figure, the cape. I know he's got a cape, so these are Death Troopers there in the background, right?
I don't love them.
Okay, you don't like the Death Troopers. I love that design, and I don't have a Death Trooper, but I want to bring a close up of the face. Okay, let's get here. And I just want your thoughts on if you think that looks like the actor. Like, does that look like Gus Fring?
So I thought I saw another picture that looked more like him, but then what you just showed me.
Well, these are from the prototype, right? So these aren't the release photos. I didn't think that they differed so drastically that I was too concerned with going to get those, but
I can tell it's him, but in my mind, I thought I saw better. You know what I mean?
So this one is tough, right? This is one of those figures where I think it really depends on the lighting. I think very much like the Rey or the Wonder Woman are what I always point to. Like where it's like looks really suspect in some lightings, but the other ones are like, that is them.
Yeah.
And so I think I've seen enough images where I'm like, this looks a lot like him. So yeah.
But also I don't know what he looks like now because this, like, it does resemble him, but I think when I've seen him, he was a lot thinner. Obviously, he was younger because I think the show happened.
Well, Breaking Bad, those other ones. But you've seen him on Better Call Saul.
Yeah, but to me, he's thinner.
Okay.
So I think that might be it. But yeah, I mean, I could tell it's him. But yeah.
What do you think about the overall design of the figure and the cape and?
I kind of remember him. He in the movie? Or
he's in The Mandalorian.
Okay, I kind of remember him in it. I mean, yeah, it looks. Yeah.
Okay, so how many pancakes are this one?
Why do they have a lot of buttons? Like, why is that? What are the?
That's just the design, right?
Know,
like,
what for though?
It's just the design.
Mario!
It's literally like, I mean, I'm sure that they've tracked it back, but like think about like Darth Vader's.
Yeah, but he was a machine.
Yeah, that's a good point, right? I think it's very much derived from that, but why he has buttons, I couldn't say. Okay. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
The lightsaber. Are they all called lightsabers?
This is called a dark saber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
So this one is okay. Well. I had never actually connected that. I don't know that that's necessarily the case, right? This is has a lot of history with Mandalore, right? We talked about the creed of the Mandalorians and stuff like this, so that has deep rooted history in their culture. And the next season of the Mandalorian is going to go a lot into the dark saber and their home world and all that deep lore. Again, I'm a casual. I'm talking out of my ass.
I don't know. It makes a lot of sense that it's dark because they're dark
versus lightsaber.
Versus light.
Yeah, I had never even thought of it like that.
Okay.
So how many pancakes? Go ahead, say what you're gonna say, and then tell me how many pancakes.
When we were at Disneyland, that's the one I liked, right?
Oh, you like the dark saber? That's right.
Yeah.
That's a good point. We should have gotten you a damn dark saber. Okay, so how many pancakes?
I'm gonna say like a 6.
6 pancakes from Moff Gideon. Okay, not overly impressed by him.
Because like if I saw this, I'd be like, why does it? You know, my first thought is like, why does it have buttons? Like, what is the point of that?
I'm glad that's where you're.
Questions.
All right, I see.
I see. Very sweaty.
I told you to open the window, but you didn't want to. It's warm today. No, I can't get up again. I've already shown everyone. My ass one time. They're not getting 2 free peeks of this. Okay, so next we're gonna move on. Okay, so we've talked about the bird shit Boba Fett a few times on this show. I've got it in hand now. I did go with the single pack, as I mentioned. Again, always go deluxe. On this one, I just didn't feel like I needed the robe Boba, and I do want to get the Boba Fett on the throne, and I feel like that's when I would get the head sculpt. So, you know, on this instance, I cheaped out, but I want Gigi to compare because here's the Empire. Don't pose him up too much because I do like this pose a lot. So this is the Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett. And Gigi was saying, you know, why would you get a second one? Because you could just leave this guy outside and it would achieve the same effect. So this is her first time seeing it. I actually just opened it up right now. And I'm going to show her the robed Boba Fett from The Mandalorian. Okay, Gigi.
Was this brand new when you bought it?
Yeah, it was brand new when I bought it. Why do you say?
It doesn't feel substantial.
What does substantial mean?
Like heavy.
Okay, yeah, it's a lighter figure. Okay, so this is the Mandalorian version. If you could hold them up to the camera.
I have to see them first.
That's good.
Wait,
it's a good angle.
Always do it.
Yeah.
Can you move?
I'm getting out of here. All right, let me just get out of here. It's the Gigi show now.
Sorry, well, I'm trying to look and you're here. Look at the back first.
He's got a jetpack. He comes with a bunch of accessories, guns, but I figured for this review, I just wanted you to look at the battle damage and see is that something that could be replicated by leaving him outside.
Okay, it looks better in person. I still feel like a little bit of paint, Okay, I see. So I actually wanted to go to the thrift store and get a figure with plastic and then try to replicate this.
Try to replicate the wash, but you could kind of see some of the parts are sculpted on, the damage is sculpted on.
Yeah, there's dents and stuff. again, I think I could achieve that. And that's why I wanted to go to the thrift store. Oh my God, I cannot touch it.
You're going to have to move over.
Yeah, I mean, the feel, even right here, like it feels, you know, like, let me see.
Like pitted, right?
Yeah.
It's so pitted.
It feels, and there's like, oh yeah, that dent.
Yeah.
It does look better in person than the pictures, I must say.
And I guess that's one that's kind of, with the harsh light, is hard to translate.
Yeah. But the feeling, I mean, you could feel it, and you can tell that it's like grainy. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And, yeah.
So you're semi-impressed by the paint job.
I wouldn't say semi-impressed.
Okay.
But it looks better than the picture, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. Everything else feels plasticky to me though. I don't like that. It looks cool there actually.
Okay, so how many pancakes would you give this guy?
Wait, do I have to?
Yeah, no, go ahead and keep your critiquing.
It feels very like it has. What is this? Why does it have this?
Because he's got. So basically, he is in the Mandalorian, separated from his armor, and he's wearing all those robes, right? So when he gets it back,
feels like paper.
Yeah, I noticed that at first. This is very papery.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they would do it like that, but the other pieces are not papery like that.
That's very strange.
Maybe to give a little stiffness for the over the robes. Maybe. Yeah, but it's pretty chintzy that way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the materials aren't very impressive to me, but I guess like he's in the desert, so you know. But yeah, both the front and the back, this is like, it feels like paper mache. You can hear it a little bit.
Yeah, I don't love that.
Yeah, to me it feels very delicate. So like if you like to pose this,
the body overall is light and delicate. Dainty, would you say?
Dainty.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Just like I feel like it's gonna break. And it has, what are these? This is like foam. It has like a
foamy I think that is just
on the hand.
Yeah, that could be taken off. That is intended to be taken off. Yeah.
Just everything. I mean, the accessories are cool, like the belt and such, but it just feels like I'm gonna hurt this, you know?
Okay, a little too fragile.
Can
for
you
your
take
taste.
this off or no?
You could, but I wouldn't.
Okay.
I mean, it's not designed to be
too fragile
taken
for
off.
my taste.
Okay, how many pancakes?
I don't like the patas. It looks chintzy.
Don't like the patas.
Like a 6.
Looks chintzy, like a 6. Okay. So like two more points lower than you'd give me.
Well, it's generous.
Wow. This angle is not flattering for me. Okay, so 6 pancakes for the Mando Boba Fett, who will be going right there. So hence the empty spot. He's going to be going there. He's got a sweet base as well, a little rock base.
Go ahead.
It's going to look cool. You fool. All right, so that concludes...
How many of these do you have?
Boba Fett's?
Yeah.
This was my second Boba Fett. Okay. Yeah.
I don't want you to get any more.
There's just
Marco,
one more that's a potential. Him on the throne because he comes with the throne.
Okay, but you can literally just buy the throne.
That's not the topic of the show.
And why do you need a throne? Like it's gonna look bulky and you're not gonna like how it looks.
I think if I had him on a shelf over here, I got a vision. Go ahead. You know? Okay, so that concludes Gigi Judges. Did it feel good? Was it good therapy? No, it actually got you more worked up.
More upset.
Okay, tell me why.
Because you already have this. I just don't even understand. Like they don't look that much different to me.
The Boba Fett's. Okay.
Yeah. Like they're not that much different to me. And I had to like look over to see what are these other guys?
You're talking about Mando? Yeah.
Like why?
Okay.
Like,
I guess okay, go ahead.
They don't look different enough to me.
Okay, to justify the price or a spot in the collection.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. But that's not the topic of the show. I think we talked about that on the last one. So let's move on to the topic of the show, and that's Gigi's first figure. Now, shout out to Thomas, SpongeBob SquareBowls, who customized this figure and sent it to Gigi. Now, Thomas, we've had this sitting over here because Gigi has been like so slammed. We're like, we gotta do it either on Instagram Live or do a live unboxing on YouTube. We decided we want to incorporate it into our topic of the show this time, since we're already going to have the Boba Fett in hand and kind of have some live figures to react to. So Gigi's going to unbox this. She has not seen this yet. So Thomas did ask her, what an angel, by the way, for, saying he wants to provide Gigi.
You did not have to do that.
He's like, I want to get Gigi her first figure. And he kind of asked her, okay, would you want this style or this style? And so, this was based off a conversation we had on our origin story. If you haven't seen it, go check that out, because that was a really fun episode, and Thomas is a great guy. And so, yeah, Gigi's going to unbox this for us here live, and we're going to get her first impressions. And Thomas, we want you back on the show so you can kind of walk through, like,
yes.
some of the decisions you made, how Gigi should pose it up. And so this is just kind of a teaser, and then we want to make some additional content off of it. Again, we make a lot of promises that we don't follow through on, but on this one, we really do want to follow through. So, Gigi, show off the box, and let's get this thing busted open.
Oh, it's heavy. Okay, so the first thing that caught my eye, I hate this. Sorry, I hate this mic on here. Mm-hmm. It says 6 scale male body, and I can't remember, but is this a Fison?
No, body? It's a Game Toys. Okay. I don't believe this is Fison. No.
Game Toy BD. Oh, Game Toy Body?
Yeah, so Game Toy Body, exactly.
Okay.
And so Game Toys makes some other, I think, like Final Fantasy figures. I think that's what they are known for. But, the video game Final Fantasy?
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Oh, wow. This is impressive.
God. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Thomas, this is insane.
Whoa, this is going to be awesome for posing. Okay.
First.
Wow.
This is insane. Wow. It's heavy. Wow, this is...
So he's got the anime sword as well. This is like a Final Fantasy sword. Whoa,
Holy
this is
crap.
intense.
Okay, I'm very excited. I'm going to hold this up over here. I'm like blushing legit.
So again, Thomas wanted Gigi to have her own figures so she could pose up. He saw her really, special posing skills and just thought, she needs something of her own. So
this
again,
is dope.
Wow. That's like totally your style too, with the long flowing.
Yeah, with the cape, and it's kind of like wiry. So I'm super interested. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, the light.
This is. Oh my God! Look at the linen. Now this is way more impressive than your Boba Fett.
I think I'm gonna have to confiscate this one. Actually, I don't think that
Holy crap! First of all, the patas. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, the shoe detail as well.
Super impressive.
So again, we know nothing about what Thomas did. It's looking so legit.
Dope.
Is this like?
Look at
Is this fresh out of the box, Thomas? Did you not even make any modifications to this? We got to know more because
this is insane.
Yeah,
these are pants, incredible. And definitely something I would wear. This whole outfit, actually, something I would definitely wear. Holy crap! Okay, so
here, I will hold that.
That's insane. So we had talked about Thomas and I. He knows how to sew and stuff. So I was like, oh my God, we should totally sew. This is the head. This is crazy.
Wow. Okay.
This hair I really like, actually, because I never knew what the anime hair looked like. Mm-hmm. This is really impressive.
You want to try popping it on the body? You want me to do it for you, or you want to do it yourself?
Breathe. Oh my
wow.
God.
Okay, she's that impressed.
Now
you can put some force down, or I'll do it.
Here, let me do it. Wow. Yeah, can you do it?
Yeah, let me do it. So. Okay, go ahead and
I'm
bust
impressed.
out the other stuff.
Oh my God! Whoa, this sounds metally. Oh, what the?
Oh my gosh, those are like the blades of chaos from. Wow.
Okay, Thomas. This is way too fancy.
Way too intense.
It's like metal or what? Yeah, right. Would it be metal? Is this die cast? I have no idea. Look how beautiful. Okay. I feel like these are way better than what you're buying.
Okay. So these are putting my figures to shame, is what you're saying. I am very impressed by this level of detail, how substantial the body feels.
Yeah, the body is heavy.
Okay, let's trade, because I put the head on this, and I want to fill these now.
Holy crap.
Hold on. I might have to steal these for one of my other figures. Hold on. Boba might need to wield these real quick. Dang.
Oh my God. Okay.
Thomas, this is too much. Too much, my friend. Wow.
All these gadgets.
He knew what you like.
Whoa. So just in comparison, holy smacks.
This might even get you into watching some anime, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. See, now I'm sad that I don't have Thomas on here so he can explain to me.
Well, we will have him on. 100%.
Okay. Look at that.
Wow. Even has the...
Oh my god. This one open? Okay. I'm scared. I don't know if... I'm not going to open it because I don't know if that one opens. Look at it. Okay. I am very impressed. I have a lot of questions now because I need to know if, like, are all the anime ones like this?
And the various...
If that's the case, then we may have a problem. These are... Okay, and then these are the hands. Even the hands are bigger.
All the various bits and bobs.
What's the scale? Because this is, like, seems
this
larger.
This is 6 scale, though.
Way larger than...
Well, it's anime style, so everything's a bit exaggerated, you know?
The hands are really cool.
Yeah, I love those. Oh, I'm definitely gonna be taking
probably
these
better
for some
than
of
the
my
Wanda
fingers.
hands TBH.
Wow.
Right?
And the pegs are nice and sturdy. Okay, so this is the first, like custom body that I've ever dealt with before.
Yeah. Very cool.
This is wild.
This is crazy. Yeah, look at this compared to yours.
Don't
look at
showing
the cape. Or I guess it's not really a cape. This is insane. And it's like wiry here. So like there's a wire, you can feel a wire here. Okay, I am very impressed by this. And it's like heavy. Okay, Thomas.
Okay.
We're going to have a problem here.
Because it's shown up all my other figures and set the bar too high.
Yeah, this looks way better. And it feels much
It does
better.
feel very, very sturdy. And yeah, I'm blown away by this too.
Wow.
So save the questions for when we have Thomas on, but just wanted to do a quick unboxing on that. So this is your first figure, and you're gonna be posing this up, huh? This is gonna be like a stress reliever for you.
Yeah.
Kind of posing. He's got all these accessories. He looks awesome.
This looks dope.
You know who's gonna be very jealous of this? He already gave him one shout out this show, but I'm gonna give him a second. Dean. Dean's gonna lose his mind over this.
Oh my god! Look at this! Look at this!
That's awesome.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Marco's gonna come home and... Okay, I'm just saying.
What do you mean? What are you saying exactly?
Your boys better watch their back.
Wow. Oh, you're saying that he's gonna be attacking my figures? Okay, I thought you were going somewhere else with it. I was a little bit concerned. I know. I was
Thomas,
like, why?
Thank you so much. You definitely did not have to do this. This is way, way too much. And this is insane. And I'm excited to talk to you about this because just like the feel of this is the body.
That body.
That body is just like, and the accessories. This is like insane. This is insane. Okay, I feel like yours are kind of trash right now.
I am kind of looking down a little bit.
To be honest, like look at this weight and look at that weight.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's definitely set the bar. This is a much more impressive figure.
This is very cool.
Damn. Well, I guess I got to throw this one in the trash.
Yeah.
I guess Boba's going away. But
even the feet and the.
We'll save it for when we have Thomas on.
I'm just saying.
I know. It's very, very impressive.
Sorry. Okay. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you open one of yours, you can be all, but then I open one and you're telling me to save it.
This was just a part one. That's why I just want you to save some of the juicy deets for the next time. That's all.
Anyway,
that's all.
Thomas, thank you so much.
Shout out to SpongeBob SquarePants.
Very excited to have you so you can explain to me. And yeah, this is insane. Yeah,
awesome. Really appreciate you sending that. Gigi is stoked off of it. So mission accomplished there. And she might be addicted now to figures.
Well, I have a lot of questions.
But she's going to be like, like those stands that say InArt is just like, okay, Hot Toys can't do anything because InArt is the premium. That's going to be you now. You're going to be a snob. You're like, well, Hot Toys, on the other hand, they feel kind of cheap, like a doll.
They do. I'm already there. I already said that.
You freaking snob. All right, so that wraps up, our topic of the show. I think that's it for today. We're going to have a nice short episode. I know you got to get back to work. It is a Friday night and you're going to be working, but such is life. We got some busy weekends ahead of us. So any other thoughts on, life, on how many figures I've been getting, anything else that you want to vent about?
I did have... Oh, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Batman.
This Batman.
Wait. No,
Oh.
I do have a question.
Yikes! All right.
I have been saving this because, I need to keep my peace.
Yes.
What is this about a third Joker? Because Shane said that you got a third Joker.
I think he misspoke.
No,
I think he misspoke.
No, I need to know why. Why?
So, okay, the long and short of it is, with the 2-pack, both figures that come in that 2-pack have the hair that is rooted.
Correct.
I really want the sculpted hair, but I also really wanted the 2-pack. And so I found myself, this is what kind of caused the sleepless nights. I was like, $1,100, $1,000, it's going to be too much on that 2-pack. But I really do want the sculpted as well. So ultimately I just decided I'm going to do the rooted 2-pack. I'm going to do a sculpted one. So I kind of have the best of both worlds, have my cake, eat it too. And that's just the decision that I have to live with.
So are you going to sell one of your rooted?
I don't know yet. I might.
I do not understand why you got 3. Like, why?
It was just, I just felt like flexing,
No.
Just one to rock, one to stock. No, I just wanted the rooted and the sculpted hair. So it was just, the only way to really mix and match like that was to get the 2-pack and get a single pack. I could have also gotten 2-packs with the sculpted hair. I know, I kind of saved us money, to be honest.
And why are you getting this other Batman?
This one right here, the DX19 you're talking about?
You have another one on the way. So you're going to have 3 Batmans. Why? That's my issue. No, I am serious. Okay, if you're not going to answer, then I don't know what.
Why am I getting?
Why?
We talked about this on the last show, though. Just different Batmen have different meaning. Just because it's one Batman doesn't mean that it represents Batman for my collection.
This one has a freaking
wired cape.
No, it has the
battering.
The face
cowl.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So what difference does it make? Like, the other one's gonna have that on too. You know what I mean? Why is that a thing? Why are you?
I guess you'll just have to see them side by side. You'll just have to see when the time comes. I'm very excited for those, though. Anything else you want to go off on me on? Yeah, now that you've got some weapons too, I'm a little bit concerned. It's a little bit sharp too. That angle is just, oh man. It'd be a shame. It'd be a real shame.
It'd be a real shame.
Oh, man.
And here's what I like about this. Not only is it but if it doesn't get you, just in case, you know what I mean? Just in case.
It's like a sword within a sword. Holy cow.
Just in case.
That is excessive, to say the least. Okay, let me say one more thing, one more additional background, because we do talk about finance every now and then. Since I had so many come in, I told you the tax is paid ahead of any figures arriving. So the tax has been paid, and we recently redid the lights in our living room. And I feel like you were happy about that, right? That we were able to utilize that tax money 1-for-1 and get those lights done. How do you feel like it came out?
The lights?
Yeah.
Really, I'm really happy with it.
Okay, kind of transformed that space, right?
Yeah, because we didn't really we used the second bedroom as a living room. So his office. And we never used the other space. Ever since we moved in. I think maybe one time when we had people over, but
I think we used it more than one time.
No, it's not a comfortable space. We did use it
because it has the fireplace, which is kind of bulky over there.
We used it during Christmas. Remember when our friends came over? So now, it's just, I don't know, the space makes it a lot better.
There you go. We rearranged some stuff, but just a real world example of the toy tax going to fund some other stuff. And we do want to go on vacation here soon once she's done with her fellowship. So toy tax money will be going towards the vacay. Probably Mexico, right? Is what we're thinking.
Yes.
So we'll see. Okay, well, Pancake's losing her mind. So I think with that, we're going to wrap it up here. Yeah, Gigi and her figure. Okay, she's ready to go wild on it. So let me wrap this up before Pancake loses her mind too much. But thank you all for joining and listening, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Gigi, take us out.